Alright, so we're going to talk about what is energy. So first off, some reminders. Pause me when you need to. Write down all highlighted vocabulary. There's quite a bit this time. And definitely look out for test question alerts. I'm pretty sure you're not going to see one, but I might say it. So first off, we need to talk about some definitions. So energy, which is what we're talking about now, is the ability to do work or cause change. And the definition of work is any force that's exerted on an object that causes it to move. So anything that is an unbalanced force is work. Power is the rate at which energy is transferred. So the more energy that gets transferred, the more power something has. Think about it like, well, bowling. The more power I throw my bowling ball with, the more energy gets transferred to the pins and the more likely they are to fall over. That's kind of how that works. So there are two basic types of energy, and we talked about this in class a little bit today. The first type is potential energy, and that's energy that results from the position or shape of an object. There are two types of potential energy. The first is gravitational. So a ball sitting at the top of a hill about to roll down. Or this roller coaster right about here, right where you hit the top of the hill, is you store a whole bunch of potential energy and you're about to convert that to kinetic, which we'll talk about in a second. The second type is elastic. That's like a bow and arrow being drawn back. So the second type of energy is kinetic energy. The energy an object has due to motion. So there are two factors that affect kinetic energy: the speed of an object and the mass of an object. The more speed an object has, the more energy it has. The more mass an object has, the more energy it has. This goes back to that, how we were talking about power before. The more mass something has, the more energy it has, the more power it has. Or the more speed it has, the more energy it has, the more power it has. And then I just want you to quickly know how to calculate kinetic energy. It's basically a formula. I'll give it to you on the quiz. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to memorize it. Nothing like that. Kinetic energy is basically equal to half of the mass of the objects times the speed squared. So if you look at this, the speed of an object has a whole lot more effect on the kinetic energy than mass does. That's all I really want you to know there. And then kinetic energy is measured in joules. And that's all I have.